Good morning and welcome to Hot Wheels Dad. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I did want to give you guys a update on the TSB that was fixed on my engine. It was TSB 19-2140. That was for the chirping noise that was coming from underneath the engine bay. I went ahead and did a cold start this morning, and I'll post it up for you guys, and it was completely fine. There was no chirping issues. There was no noise at all. It sounded perfect. So I'm gonna post a book before and after, so you can hear the engine chirp, and then the cold start from this morning, and you can definitely tell a difference. So for all you guys out there who do have a 5.0 F150 or even a 5.0 Mustang that is making that chirping noise, that TSB does fix it. So go ahead and go down to your Ford dealer and just let them know that you want to get that set up to get fixed. From my last episode, you guys saw that it did take a full week and a weekend to get fixed. I guess it's a full 8-hour job, but you know, they're super busy and they got other things to do. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and for any other updates, just go ahead and subscribe and like. All right, guys. Here we go, guys. Yet another install for the F150. I picked these up via Amazon. They are the Husky Wheel Well Guards for the rear side of the wheel wells. I figured it would give it a clean look compared to just the plain white look. I also noticed after lifting it that there was a little gap between the bed and the body frame that you could see from the side that I didn't really like. So I figured that I would pick these up and see if they were able to fill that gap. And here, I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so as you can see, the wheel well here is painted white to match the body, but the gap that I'm talking about is right there. So when you're looking at it directly from the side, so I'm going to go around to the other side because the sunlight's hard to pick it up, but if you're looking at it from the side, you can see right through between the bed and the body frame, and I really didn't like that. So hopefully these guards take care of that, but I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that install right now and let you guys watch. So it looks like this is the only thing in the box is the 2 wheel well liners and some hardware right here. So it looks like the install is going to be pretty basic. Looks like we have some screws and maybe some little mounting pieces in there. So I'm going to pull out the instructions and then we'll get under there and we'll get it squared away. What I want to do first is, actually I want to clean underneath the wheel well. You can see that it's pretty dirty. You can see that dirt under there. So I'm going to get some water and soap and water, and I'm going to go ahead and clean that before I start the install. So I'll go ahead and take care of that. Okay, so the first thing is we have to identify what side of the truck they go on. And there is a little number here directly on top of the liner, and it is right there. DS stands for driver's side, and PS stands for passenger side. So we have determined what side of the truck they go on. And it looks like there's just some manufacturer holes that bolt up directly to the stock rear end. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so based off of looking at the liners, that hole, that hole, that hole, that hole are the holes that we're going to be using for the bolts. So I'm going to do a test fit and then we'll go ahead and get it screwed up. Alright, so according to the instructions, these get installed here. One there. And one there. And then the other ones, you actually you're gonna just put it on the back side and screw it to the back side. It doesn't actually clip on. It's just something you use that you screw in from the back side of the sheet metal. Alright, so next is you get it in there. You get the wheel well liner up in there, and then you take your screws and perfect. And looks like we are semi lined up. I'm gonna need to get the screwdriver and kind of push it a little bit, but looks like we're pretty lined up there. Looks like for sure we're lined up there. before putting in the screws. Let's see what it looks like. Looks really good. All right, there is the finished project. Super easy, 4 screws, 2, 3, and 4. And that's what it looks like. No more gap between the body and the frame. Super clean look. Here's the driver's side, all bolted up and in place, nice and secure there. And here is that look from straight underneath. No more gap. Exactly the look that I was going for. There's the other side. So now that the install is done, I wanted to give you guys kind of like how easy of a job it was. It actually only took me about probably 15 minutes to actually do the install. I was filming, so of course it'd take me a little bit longer, but for actual work, and all you need is a Phillips screwdriver. That's it, that's the only tool you need, and about 15 minutes, and that's pretty simple. I did order these on Amazon, and they were about $120, I believe, so, but it does give it a clean look. And I did want to show you guys this. My Ford dealer was so gracious to supply me with these rubber floor mats for the F150. I thought that was pretty cool because the install did take a long time for the engine to be fixed. I was greatly appreciated by that, which is pretty neat. Good for off-roading. Dog can get up in there and I don't have to worry about hair getting everywhere. So I thought that was pretty cool. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ford. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Hot Wheels Dad. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more to come. All right, guys, peace.